both. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, nice to.
Your name's Petey Beats?
That's like the handle. Yes, absolutely.
I love it. What a great handle.
So I appreciate it. I used to play in like pop punk bands and everything, and Scott listened to the Greek soundtrack all the time. You know what I mean?
Wow. Okay, look at that.
I mean, Cappy and Gretchen Wieners are all-time characters, I just want to say, like, of all time.
We'll take it.
Lacey, I did want to kind of ask, like, in terms of, it's all storytelling, but like in parts, but like that mindset, a movie versus a series, does the mindset kind of change a little bit preparation-wise, or is it all the same?
It does. I was walking around with my 300-page script. I had it in a binder. Every day I was reading that thing because we were filming across all 6 episodes the whole time. So it was very tricky to stay, to plot everything out and to do your best to stay, on track. But it was a pleasure. I mean, I love making the movie so much. But it was so nice to have all this extra time to delve a little deeper into the story and into the arcs of the characters.
Absolutely. And then, Scott, it's interesting anytime you work on something that has original source material before, right? So like very, very popular book, right? The series on Hallmark Plus. You can look at it 2 ways, right? Like you really look at it as research, but maybe you could just kind of leave it alone a little bit. What was that like for you with the book, so to speak?
So funny. I keep getting this question. So I didn't read the book. I focused on the scripts because the scripts, when I got them, I was, and again, page turner, because I was like, it was written so well. I wanted to know, much like people who've gotten the first 4 episodes are like, I can't stop watching. I felt the same way when I read the script. I was like, this is just so written so well. And all the credit to the writers who did their job adapting the book. So I want to go back and read the book now to get more of the story. But I just thought they did such a good job portraying Knightley in this script that I was like, again, 300 pages. So I really focused on that.
Absolutely. I'm going to throw this out there to both of you. I'm a filmmaker as well, so these are the things I think about, right? We're going to see a scene with both of you, and maybe the runtime is like 2-3 minutes, right? And then we go to the next scene. But I know that there's a very good chance that scene might have taken the whole day or a couple of days. When those big scenes happen, do they feel like their own mini movie, mini project, or do they overall feel part of the series?
Yeah.
Yes. And sometimes those are scenes that should take 5 or 6 hours or more, but we're filming on a street in Paris, a walk and talk in front of the Arc de Triomphe, and you don't have 5 or 6 hours.
We don't have the time.
So you got to just get it.
Yep.
And that's when having a wonderful scene partner such as Scott comes into being so important, because we trust each other, we help each other, and having such a wonderful crew. It was challenging, because we're dealing with 3 different timelines. So my hair was changing from each timeline, all of our hair was changing. So that took time to transition between looks. And, making any movie, you always need more time. So
we also had less time in Europe to shoot too. So I think there was some hard caps on our days. Mm-hmm. So sometimes we would get a regular like 7-page day and we'd only have like 8.5 hours to shoot it, which is tight, So all credit to the crew and obviously the cast who really came together and made it happen quickly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then super quick too, I feel like it all starts like for people in the creative field and storytellers, it all started like for me, it started very similar where I watch certain movies and shows and I'm like, I want to do this one day. I want to be part of this and everything. Yeah. Do you feel like you watch things differently now that you know how it's made and behind the scenes? Like it's so interesting to think about, right?
Yes.
Yes. I imagine what's going on behind the camera, or I see little continuity errors that I don't think I would have seen before, or,
It's weird. I'll watch something and I feel like I can tell like I really like a movie or a TV show or a project depending on how lost I get into it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'll be like, I forgot I was watching a movie or I forgot and then there are shows where I'm like, yeah, I can see that they left a coffee cup right there on set, or this is clearly not, in Paris where, as we know now, so things like that can pull me out. But luckily for us, we were in actually all those places.
We really were. But I love watching stuff and being such a fan. I'm such a fan of anybody who's creative, especially when you know what it takes to make it all happen. It's so fun to watch. Absolutely. And I can't wait for people to see Paris Is Always a Good Idea, because episodes are going to roll out weekly on Hallmark Plus. Scott, Lacey, it was an honor and privilege to speak with both of you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Petey Beats.
Thanks.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.